Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, uh, and everyone in between, if you don't already know, the New York Knicks are in the finals. Never thought I'd see this day come, yet here I am. And oh, that's a sad memory. That's on behalf of everybody in my hometown. I'm gonna move the DeSoto hat off the screen right now. It's still too soon to look at that. Way too soon. However, congratulations, Seneca, for winning the regional championship against DeSoto in a very, very good ball game. 3-2 in extra innings. However, man, was that a brutal way to watch my hometown lose. But with that being said, we go from baseball to basketball. Now, we sit and we watch and we pray that the New York Knicks pull this out, just like I pray that the people watching enjoy this, because I'm doing this for you. And the nice thing about basketball and the reaction things for basketball, because I was just boop, 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 back and forth, is we can make this a conversation. It's going to be a conversation piece tonight. This stream is for the people. We're going to be talking about whatever we want. Like, it'll be fun. Ah, yes, Victor Wembanyama. Also, if there's anyone in the chat who can give me some advice for how to handle OnlyFans girls trying to convince me that what they do is okay, even though it seems most of society agrees it's wrong, give me some more ammunition to make them leave me alone. I have already dug out the go-to one that makes them really quit with Jesus. Thank you, Lord. So yeah, if anyone else has any more ammunition ideas for that, please let me know. Because I'm going to need all the help I can get on that. But wow. I can't believe it. The calendar says it's June 3rd, and I'm watching the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals. I can't believe I'm watching the New York Knicks in June. This doesn't feel real. Like, it really just doesn't feel right. Anywho, let's see, what's this? Hold on. Jalen Brunson, yeah, he's put up some good numbers. OG Anunoby. It'd be really nice if they didn't make those graphics up there for like just if you blink you miss it with their numbers. It would be nice if they did that. Like, it'd be really nice. But anyways, let's see here. Hold on, I'm looking something up. This is another good response. Yeah, we live in a really weird time. Commercials are interesting. Oh boy. Why? Just why must that be a thing? Maybe, just maybe, the Lord can make OnlyFans disappear and be erased from the internet. The fact that we're talking about this on a stream also speaks volumes in of itself. But right now, yeah, there is nothing coming back yet. I probably could have started this stream a little later because, God forbid tip-off happens at 7:30 like it's scheduled to. It would be a crime for them to actually do that. Uh, the fact that we've been doing this for like 6 minutes already, and it's mostly been me fighting that on the internet, kind of just waiting for viewership. I'm hoping that they come here soon, but if we get to like 10 minutes, if we get after the first quarter and I still don't have any views, then I'm just going to make the command decision of scrapping this and getting rid of everything as a whole, and deleting all the posts on the socials about it, because this is getting somewhere. Let's go, boys. I'm being followed by Ash Ketchum on social media. I'm gonna catch them all, boys. I'm gonna catch them all. We're gonna catch them all here at Rob Dog Sport Brief. Because, I gotta catch them all. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to win this fight with the OnlyFans people. I really don't. Alrighty. Well, they're doing the anthems and everything. I really could have started this stream later. Sup, Matthew? And Matthew, if these last like 9.5 minutes, you have any advice on how I can keep combating these OnlyFan girls that are trying to convince me that, it's okay, other than just keep hitting them with Bible verses, because eventually they're going to give up because it's going to anger them too much because, impurity. I'm not saying you have to believe it, but it works for getting rid of that crowd. But anyways, on to something that actually matters in life. And that thing is sports. Well, There are other things, but right now this is a sports page. So we're going to kick back and watch the New York Knicks with each other. Because go New York. Well, it's very obvious where all the tall people are in that lineup, which is really funny. Let's see. Not a lot of advice in that department. Thanks, Matthew. Not many people do have much advice in that department. Other than just keep going, I guess. But anyways, it's looking like pretty soon here we're going to get to be introducing the starting lineups. NBA Champions Club, Kawhi Leonard. The Milwaukee Bucks 2021 was already... Wow. That was 5 years ago. Eesh. Can't believe it's been that long since the Bucks went to the finals and won it all. However, now it's New York's turn to win their first one since 1973. Yes, you heard that correctly. The Knicks starting lineup: Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. Which in basketball, you don't have to say it in exact order the way you would baseball, because it's basketball. But that's their starting five. And they're coached by Mike Brown. Now here comes Victor Wembanyama being beamed down from his alien ship. Okay, not really, but it would be funny. Yep, there's their 7+ foot behemoth from France. Just don't let this be like 1999 again. Don't lose this, New York, please. Please don't lose. And if they do, it's gonna hurt. I only waited my whole life for this day. Oh yeah, we have to watch the hype video on the Jumbotron on TV. You know, for those poor people like us who have to watch it at home. Because we're broke, we get to watch on TV. Oh, what is the Spurs mascot? Is this supposed to be like a Wile E. Coyote from Temu? Okay, the starting lineup, or I guess starting five for the San Antonio Spurs is De'Aaron Fox, Julian Champagne, Devin Vassell, Stephon Castle, and Victor Iman Alien Wembanyama. This should be a good game. Or at least I hope it would be, considering it's the finals. Okay, let's see. Is Wembanyama going to have to kneel down, like hunchback for them to reach? Yeah. Yeah, he pretty much kind of had to. This is going to be something. Oh, and Mitch Johnson, his first finals appearance as a head coach. Both coaches are making their first finals appearance as the head coach. The next guy has been there as an assistant a few times, but never the head coach, to my knowledge anyways. Okay, can we get the sideline reporter off of the TV and just get the game going? I want to watch the game and have Wemby put his jersey on. So in the postseason, Wembanyama's averaging 23.2 points per game. Castle's averaging 19.2 points per game. They're both 22, 21 years old, so they're pretty young. Let's see if the power of friendship can defeat an alien. Because the Knicks are literally a bunch of guys that outside of Jalen Brunson and Cat, they're a bunch of guys that people just gave up on and didn't want anymore. So this will be something. Matthew, thank you for writing this out. You have been loyal to the Sport Brief since day one. Oh, hey, look, there is an Ewing Knicks jersey there. I don't want to know how much that man cost to get to the game in San Antonio. So the Knicks are going to be wearing their all-white uniforms. Jalen Brunson looked like he was crouching down to do his business in the woods. And the Spurs are wearing their all blacks. Scott Foster, they sent in the series extender on game 1. The extender has been sent in right away in game 1. All right, we got a jump ball between Cat and Wemby. This is definitely going to be Wemby's ball. Oh, the Knicks won the tip-off. So anyways, here we go. The Knicks get the first possession here. The Brew Crew are down 1-0. Brunson, 3 and good. So DeSoto lost. The Brewers are losing. Today's going to be an interesting day for me in sports, isn't it? Let's see here. Kind of curious. Wemby mid-ranger is good. I didn't even know he could pull up for a mid-ranger like that, but he got it from the elbow of the free point line, the free throw line, making it 3-2. Yeah, but so far it's been a good game because, this is only the third possession of the game. Wide open corner 3. It was a wide open corner 3. I will take that all day, every day, twice on Sunday. All the Knicks have to do is win at least one game in San Antonio, and they're golden. Wemby doing Wemby things. Missed that shot. They throw it out for a 3. They missed that one. They got another rebound. I'll say, how many offensive rebounds is one dude going to get? Did he just pull up from, the logo? The 7-footer? Shooting a half quarter, essentially? That was insane to see, but then obviously he missed. Right now, the Knicks are up 8-2, which really doesn't mean a whole lot in basketball. This early going really does not mean a whole lot, but it gives me hope. There it is. The Knicks have it again. So far, Wemby is the only points for the Spurs. I spoke too soon, but it's basketball. That makes sense why it happened. Anything else in the sports world I need to know of about Matthew or anyone else who's also in the audience? Let's see here. I think there's some cool baseball stuff going on. I think. Didn't the Cubs lose again? Or are they losing? I just know they're playing pretty pathetically. It is 10-4 New York. Wemby passes it up. Wow, that 3 was way off the mark. I don't even think Bro, why did you try that layup to the hoop like that when Wemby was right there? He didn't even have to raise his hand. to block it. He blocked you with his elbow. Not even. Anyways, it's a 3-point game. That's how quick things change because basketball. Bridges. Why did you take the open corner 3, my guy? Shoot the ball. Why did you not shoot the ball? Also, why were you trying to drive it on Wemby? The man literally just has to... You know what? Whatever. They're professionals. Wide open. And he missed it. That's about right. Let's see how this here it is. Cat drives to town. Towns drives to town. Okay. And at the first time out here, the Knicks are up 12-7 and have come out of the gates guns blazing, which is what I was hoping for. So anyways, yeah, there is that. We're going to go get some baseball scores here. Yes, Jimmy, I am a Knicks fan, actually. I chose them on my own. So yeah, there is that one. I apparently have friends texting me because they didn't even know I was a Knicks fan. That's, I wouldn't be wearing this hat and shirt if I wasn't. Like, I genuinely wouldn't be wearing something that says New York Knicks if I wasn't a Knicks fan. Then again, not many people know that about me because I don't openly advertise it. But I'm advertising it now because, well, my team sucked for like years. We had Carmelo Anthony and that was it. Plus, can anyone really blame me for having fun watching Giannis with my friends? And when the Bucks went on that championship run, can you really blame me for having fun watching the Knicks? Having fun watching the Bucks go on that run with my friends? Like, can anyone really blame a man for having fun with his friends? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got another Greek mythology movie. The Epic. Let's see here. Another movie of the Trojan War? Oh, the Odyssey. We're making another Odyssey film. How many films can we make about the same Greek mythology? Of all the Greek myths, how many Hercules films and shows, Odyssey, Trojan War, / Achilles heels movies and stuff are we going to get? Like, don't get me wrong, they can be good. Oh, hey! Old man Popovich is there! They were able to get the old grandpa there. Not surprised that old Popovich got, even though it was his first season not coaching. Not surprised, or one of the first. Not surprised that old man Popovich is there watching the Spurs in the finals. And it is now 14-7 New York in favor of New York. But yeah, I don't think anyone's surprised that Popovich is there. Let's see here. Huh. And my dad sent me something that he found on the internet for jobs of like what I'm basically doing now, which would be nice. And it's in Winona, so I really wouldn't have to leave the area. Oh no. But I think I wouldn't be able to play town ball because that Winona team would be like, we have enough people. So I'd have to give up baseball, but I don't know if I want to give up baseball. Oh well. Anyways, that was driving in there. That's no good. Spurs basketball. I have no idea who anyone on the Spurs are besides Castle and Wemby, but I don't know many other people who do know, unless you're a diehard fan. And obviously, I know the Knicks starting players, some role players like, well, okay, I can't tell who it is. Some of these guys are from those angles, but looks like their sixth man, crazy 3-point shooter guy is on the court. And Castle gets that floater fall. It is 14-9. Yep, Stephon Castle. That is a 3-pointer off the back rim. No good. Wemby doesn't even have to go up to get it. He just gets it. And that one's also no good. And Josh Hart with the rebound here. Let's see, I can't tell who some of these guys are right now from these angles, but bear with me. Bear with me as Cat just threw it right to the Spurs guy. How did he get that shot up? Like, how was he able to get the shot up? Whatever. Unless they're saying he went out of bounds. There we go. Was someone in the restricted circle? I don't know I couldn't tell you what happened there. I didn't really see it, but there is that. And it looks like OG Anunoby's coming back in. Friday game 2, Monday's game 3. So Castle's taking another shot from the charity stripe. That makes it a 3-point game. Josh Hart has 2 points in 7 minutes and 2 fouls. That's something. The Brunson burner has it. He passes it. I don't know why they're calling him a Brunson burner other than just his name. And yeah. Cat gets rebound. Cat gets annihilated. Cat throws up absolute brick. And Spurs have ball. And apparently both teams are now deciding to just start shooting up a bunch of bricks. It's the NBA Finals, and I'm watching sloppier than 6th grade middle school basketball type basketball right now. How is that possible? But anywho, it's happening. And we can all just be thankful SGA and his flops are sitting on the couch watching it from wherever their extremely lucrative, expensive couch is. Because everybody do the flop. Everybody do the flop. That is the wow. Shimmitt, you should just let him go. Try and hope he missed the layup there instead of taking the foul. But that was wow. That was pathetic. Okay, run it. Oh, Bridges gets the foul. Bro, you didn't even come close to the ball. You just tried pulling his arm down. That was one of the dumbest fouls I've seen so far tonight. So here come more of the bench players because of all the early foul trouble. It's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night for New York. Second free throw's up and good. It's 14-13 in favor of the Knicks. Brunson has the ball. We'll see what happens as they're running around in giant circles. Brunson puts the ball up for the alley-oop, and it is knocked away. I have no idea who many of these guys for the Spurs. How did he get that up and in? I don't know what happened, but the shot fell somehow by an act of Congress for them. Wow. That was pretty bad. Okay, and I can see why none of them even came close. Oh, and he got a free throw out of it. So the Knicks have now gone 3 minutes and 10 seconds without scoring. It is a 9-0 run for the Spurs right now. Can we do something, please? Can we genuinely do something, please? That shot's up. That's also no good. Here we go. That shot's up. And that one's good. I'm starting to think the Spurs are going to win because they have nuns on their side. Now that three-pointer's open and good, so it is now 19-17. However, again, how are the Knicks supposed to compete with a team who has Catholic nuns? They have an alien and nuns. How are we going to compete with this? Well, I guess you can, but none of the shots are falling. And it is now 5-on-3. And he took a 1,000-mile three-pointer. There is that. And that was a really dumb foul. Unless it's a timeout. Anyways, the Spurs remembered, hey, we're the team that beat up on OKC. But it's fine. The Knicks can do it. I think. I genuinely think they can. Let's see here. News, sports reporter, news. I'm going to look something up here. It's a 50-minute drive from living here to Winona. I just don't know how. It's just the winter time would suck. The winter, that drive would suck, but I'd be able. I could make that work, so I could stay living here if I wanted. Ooh, they made another scary movie. There we go. There we go. Scary Movie's back. Scary Movie has made a return. There we go. Scary Movie. Ladies and gentlemen, it's back and it's stupid humor as well. Can't wait to see how many people get offended. Okay, cool. My foot finally got off of that. Alrighty. We're getting another car advertisement, just in case you guys want to buy a car. Especially a Kia. If any of you want to buy a Kia, apparently they're a sponsor of the NBA. So there's that. Well, these commercials are taking longer than I thought they would. This is what's nice about the NFL, is the commercials don't take so long, so we're not just sitting here after a while. It also seems to be that when I do streams for baseball and basketball, it doesn't bring in as much viewership as football, which, good to know. Genuinely, it's good to know. We'll see what else happens. Oh, yay, more AI commercials. That's also just what we need, more AI. Anywho, Victor Wembanyama's back. Wembanyama's on the court and he is literally taller than everybody else. So here comes I almost said here comes the pitch, like baseball. The Spurs are on a 15-3 run in these last 4.5 minutes. This is genuinely insanely sad basketball for the Knicks. And another miss. Also, San Antonio's in the bonus. This is starting to get bad. It's really bad. Wide open, and that one fell in, because why would it not? Oh, and a foul. And a foul. You're telling me that Shamet got fouled. You're going to tell me that Shamet also fouled the Spurs. Is Brunson holding his knee? If Brunson's holding his knee, it's game over. I'm going to shut off the stream and cry. If Brunson's hurt, I'm going to turn the stream off and I'm going to go cry in the corner. I genuinely am going to go cry in the corner if Jalen Brunson's hurt. Also, Brunson has 3 points. He's 1 for 7 from the field. The field, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, this is not going good. Well, this is gonna hurt. Today is not my day. It is a 20-3 run in this last 5.5 minutes. I have gone 5.5 minutes with only seeing one New York Knicks 3-pointer, and oh no. No. Oh no, they just keep showing the Brunson replay. Please. No. Please do not let him be hurt. If he's hurt, I give up. If Jalen Brunson's hurt, I give up. Oh, God. If Jalen Brunson's hurt, I'm gonna cry. Like, I will genuinely cry. Because that would be it would be game over. The Knicks need him. No. 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 No, 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 no. Well, the Knicks got the basket in, but Jalen Brunson's hobbling into the locker room. No. Oh, no. Brunson just went to the locker room. No. Please, why? This is. No. 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 If he's hurt, it's over. Just hand the series to Wemby if he's hurt. If it's just, I'm gonna be told, it's just like when Ewing got hurt in '94. Oh no, no, this is not going well at all. Shoot the ball, dipshit. And to the surprise of nobody, he missed. The Knicks are 3 of 11 from three-point land right now. Thank you, Joe. I will keep faith in them. I know basketball is a really weird, streaky game, but this first quarter is not going well. the throw it up with 0.2 seconds on the clock, end of the quarter shot, and Cat almost took off someone's head. But then the Spurs ended that quarter on a 20-5 run, and Jalen Brunson went to the locker room. So I don't know if this is going to be a good thing, a bad thing, and I'm going to hop on Twitter, see what they're saying, and pray. Because I am melting away, Joe. Because I am. Because I am melting away slowly. I should probably also turn on some lighting here because the sun's setting now. Okay, that's doing a lot of liberty now, but obviously I wasn't going to step away earlier mid-thing, and I had plenty of natural lighting. I have faith that we can pull it off. I really do. It's not looking good. But anyways, to the Twitter, let's see if Brunson's doing okay or not. But this does not look good. Also, Corbin Burns suffered a lat strain during his recovery from Tommy John surgery, setting a new target date to return in September. There you go. Also, Packers standout edge rusher Micah Parsons said he will not return from his torn ACL until at least mid-October, so you'll be getting him back when it counts, but it's going to take a while. But there is that for you, Packer fans. Oh, yeah, Jalen Brunson's the number one thing trending on Twitter here. He had headed to the bench with an apparent injury in the first quarter. Brunson walked to the locker room after suffering apparent injury. Something with his knee. Maybe if we're lucky, it's gonna be like when Giannis had that hyperextension and came back and turned into God. Because we all know they're gonna need it. Like, we're gonna need a lot of his help. But Victor Wembanyama has shown why he is a favorite and a star. But it does suck. It's gonna genuinely suck that it's that bad. We have 3 quarters left of this, and I am melting away. While we're at it, we are going to obviously keep Twitter open and active for that. And we're also going to check in on the Brewers. We are going to check in on the Brewers here. Yes, I root for the Brewers. I had to pick at least one Wisconsin team. Raggy. I'm not going to mention what's going on. Let's just say it's not going good for the Brewers either. The phone's going to sit there because Twitter's going to not be not advised. Though please feel free to text me later, guys. Brunson is on the sideline. They are putting a knee brace or something on his knee. They are putting a knee brace on his leg. I do not like that. I do not like it one bit. How did he get... I get it's Wembanyama, but how? Just how did he do that? I get it's Wemby. He does some pretty cool stuff, but how did he manage that? Like, how did he manage to get that? Are we sure he's not a wide receiver, too, as a side hustle? Wow, the Spurs actually missed a shot. Now let's see if the Knicks can do something. They are 3 of 11 from three-point field goal range. I am really scared to see how they're shooting from the field. Cat throws one up. It went in, but the shot does not count. But hey, he made a shot. It just didn't count. So far, they're even on rebounds, basically. The Knicks have 3 offensively. The Spurs have 4. Second chance points, Knicks have 5 to the Spurs 2, which that actually impresses me. McBride 3 and splashed it. About time they remembered how to hit a basket. Wemby loses the ball off his own knee. Guess that's going to happen when you're that size you are. Here it is. Towns charging, puts it up, and blocked by Wemby. He is pleading to the ref, and there is somebody doing the crybaby thing in the background. I kind of wish I had the money to spend on that, but this is more fun. Wow. Just wow. Wembanyama, 5 points, 2 blocks. Wemby only has 5 points right now? Is that a... Oh, goaltending. That's what it was. Goaltending. Let's see the replay. That wasn't even going to go in, but I'll take the points. It's a 3-point game here. Castle puts up a floater, and the whistle is blown again. I went from watching SGA flop and get every call to watching the Spurs do hard fouls. And that shot's in. It is a 5-point game once again. The Knicks trying to charge and get back into it. Brunson just sitting on the bench. He looks like he is dead to the world. Cat makes it back to a 3-point game. The Knicks trying to get a stop here, but Wemby gets the whistle blown unless it's a or hit. Hold on. I could be speaking too soon. I don't see it here. Yeah, Cat's just getting abused right now, but it's kind of all they have left. Yeah, it's a foul. It was a... Yeah, Wemby's back at the free throw line. So far, this game has been depressing. That one's up and good. It's a 4-point game. They really were selling Carmelo Anthony jerseys at the finals? Okay. That's something. They are showing them selling Carmelo Anthony jerseys as a Knicks still. Here comes that. But Wemby goes 2 for 2 from that trip at the line. It is the Knicks have yet to take a free throw. The Spurs have already taken 8 free throws. I'm not saying this would be any better if it was the Thunder, but this is kind of pathetic. That's another brick by Shamet. That shot wide right. Packer fans, plug your ears on the wide right. It's charging good. Well, at least Josh Hart was able to put us some kind of points there. Let's see here. Castle's trying. And it is tips by Anunoby. The Knicks have the ball. They're charging. Retreated because Wemby's right in the middle waiting for you. That 3-pointer's no good. They are 4 of 13 from 3-point land. The Spurs are 4 of 15. Both teams are riding and dying from 3-point arc range right now. Wemby misses that layup. Shamet, 3, no good. They're now 4 of 14 from the 3-point land. They are all literally just ride or die the deep ball. Another missed free throw by both teams. Landry Shamet, 10 minutes, 3 points, 1 for 3 from 3-point field goal range. But I am just impressed with how both teams are ride or die from the 3-point arc. And let's see what happens. And Anunoby charging. Cat tries to put it up. Whistle blown. Wemby. Get up. Please get up. Cat, get up. Get up. Cat is still on the ground. Either he's hurt or he just is being dramatic. Now, the way he landed might have caused an earthquake in San Antonio. He might have actually caused an earthquake there. That's not good. Did they make another Toy Story movie? Why did we make Toy Story 5? Just let it die. Game of runs, Rob. Let's go. Yes, Joe. It is a game of runs. It is a game of runs, but I wouldn't mind if teams weren't going by ride and die from the three-point arc as much as they have been. Like, why are we doing ride and die from behind the arc again? Also, it looks like they're making another Minions movie. But this has been a very streaky game. Brunson has yet to re-enter the game after whatever's happened with his apparent knee injury. It looked like he was waiting on the side. I don't know what Twitter has on there. We'll check. I am still having OnlyFans girls trying to constantly text me. They're even invading the messaging for the Rob Dog Sport Brief Facebook Messenger now, so this is wonderful. We'll see where this goes. But Twitter with Brunson, it's gotta be something coming out with the latest. Obviously, we're keeping tabs on that. Someone said first Brunson, now Cat. It's looking like Jalen Brunson might be coming into the game. I don't know. Either way, a lot of things have been going haywire for the New York Knicks. It hasn't exactly been the most ideal situation for them to start out a game, especially in the finals. And apparently, they launched the Steven Spielberg movie Disclosure Day. That I don't know what to think of it, but it was either Steven Spielberg or Stephen King, one of the two. This game has not been going well. I still believe. I'm holding out hope. But yeah, Cat looks like he caused an earthquake in San Antonio with how he landed. Oh. He'll feel that in the morning. Tonight's officials are Scott Foster, the extender, James Carps, Sean Wright. Wow, they really did. The Spurs challenged it, and it was over. Their challenge was the call that got overturned, so there's not a foul on Wemby, and Cat was down. Brunson has re-entered the game, so clearly he's doing okay. We have not had a single free throw attempted by the Knicks yet, which is insane to me that we have yet to see them shoot a single free throw. Oh, yep, there's the Knicks superfan dude everyone knows. Josh Hart has 2 points and 3 fouls in 7 minutes. How do you have more fouls than points? Brunson has the ball. At least we know he's okay in the game. But now I don't know about Cat. Robinson, okay, he made the dunk, but he almost missed it. It is now a 1-point game. And the guy wearing an Atlanta Braves hat and Chipper Jones jersey to the finals, that man knows ball. That man knows ball. Okay, he gets credit for the dunk, but in reality, he got lucky because he hit it right off the rim. But it's a 1-point game pending the free throw. He got the front iron. So we stay at 1. That was the first free throw of the night for the Knicks. They are 0 for 1. Ooh, another foul in favor of the Spurs. This is not a very clean one here. Yep, we know, Joe. Robinson is terrible at free throws. And no surprise to nobody, the Spurs are getting more. I'm starting to think that the Spurs Thunder game was settled at the free throw line. They're showing the DraftKings gambling parlays for DraftKings, which can we not advertise live sports bet parlays when I'm trying to watch a game? It is 32-30 San Antonio. The Knicks have came back and made this interesting. Brunson, I don't even know who that was that threw that three-pointer up for the Knicks, but good for him. They're 4 of 15 from behind the arc. The Spurs are 4 of 16. That one's up. No good. Make it 4 of 17 for the Spurs. That was no good. Robertson gets the rebound. Brunson's on the attack. Puts that floater up. Robinson misses the rebound dunk and sends it right back into the Spurs' hands. For the Spurs to get the easy layup, it is now 34-30. And after the first couple of minutes, it's basically been all San Antonio. The Knicks have started to come out like a... Here comes Brunson. Brunson puts that one up in and good. It is 32-34. The Knicks, if they can get a stop, which would be a miracle from Christ at this point. And Brunson's mad. He's yelling about something. There's a timeout. It is now 37-32. I'm curious what he's yelling about. What could he possibly be mad about? He looked like he was wincing in pain again. Oh boy. He was wincing in pain. And yes, we get to have Toy Story. Toys versus iPad. Okay. I still don't get the point of why we're making another Toy Story movie. Also, the next question, and that's the real thing all of us fans are thinking. Why does everything have to go through Fanatics now? Could someone please wake me up when President Trump declares war on Fanatics and says they're a monopoly, break it up with the antitrust clause, because that would be one thing where we can all agree with him on. But it's been a very good. It's been a closer game than it really should have been so far. We're doing a lot better. This is going a lot better than I thought it would. They're losing, but they're losing right now, but they're keeping it close. So that's what I could hope for. They just need to win one game they just gotta win one game on the road and then defend home court for all it's worth. But again, they are competing with a team that has nuns and an alien. So, I don't know. You got Catholic nuns on one side. So you're arguably competing with God. But wow, it feels like these commercial breaks are getting longer and longer, even in live sporting events. It's bad enough that the NBA starts the championship series as late as it does. Like, guys, why must we be forcing people to stay up this late? I get appeased to your local audiences, but what about the entire country? Brunson's bleeding. He's got a blood patch on one of his white things. So yeah, it's not good. 2 of 9 from the field goal land with 5 points in 13 minutes for Brunson. Correction, 2 of 10. And he might have got his own rebound put up there. It's 34-37. We're back to being a 3-point game. Those of you who are watching this, thank you. And it's Knicks basketball? I think. I can't tell. I have no idea what just happened. Okay, it's Knicks basketball, but don't ask me how or what happened. I just know they have the ball. Brunson has it. He's charging the defense. He put up another prayer ball, but it worked. It is a 1-point game. The Knicks are staying alive and keeping it close. San Antonio's probably going to respond in a way with a brick of their own. Al Brunson has the ball once again. This quarter, the Knicks are 8 of 16 from field goal and from the field. So they're doing a lot better in the second quarter than the first quarter. These first half stats are going to look really brutal. Holy shit, the Knicks have the lead. They actually do remember how to take a lead. But it didn't last long. But they had it for 2 seconds. If you blinked, you missed their lead, but they had it. Bridges pulls up mid-ranger, and now it's good. Again, they have the lead. Blink and you might miss it. But the Knicks have the lead, and wide open 3, in and out, no good. So they have the lead for more than just one possession. As Brunson gets it past half court, and I'm going to say there was a foul of some sort to lead to a stoppage of play. And here comes Victor Wembanyama and the Alien, as they are now showing something involving Cat with sounds of the game, which I have it like this. Game 2, I'll be working. Game 3, I'm probably not going to be live, so I can just watch it, enjoy watching the game, and soak it in. That one. Where were you passing the ball, bro? Where were you passing the ball? Like, where were you? Where were you sending it? In the second quarter, the Knicks have 21 points. They're 10 of 18 from the field, and the Spurs have 12 points and are 4 of 12 from the field. Well, make it 15 points and 5 of 13 from the field, as they are now up 42-40. The Spurs are 6 of 20 from three-point land. Wow. That is... How are they winning this game other than somebody has to be? Okay, Wemby. Let's not have you take three-pointers anymore. You are not allowed to shoot threes when you are built the way you are. Just like Giannis is not allowed to shoot a three. Shamit, three, good. It is 43-42 New York. And ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a ball game. When Wemby's going to the line, as he was fouled. But we got ourselves a ball game. Also, Landry Shamet, all the dude does is show up and shoot threes. And he makes them. Wemby's first one's up and in good. So we are tied at 43. Stay tuned later tonight to the social medias for the Rob Dog Sport Brief, as I will be posting stuff from the regional championship game between Seneca and DeSoto, where Seneca defeated the DeSoto Pirates 3-2 in extra innings to be crowned your regional champs. We're going to ignore how many regional title games DeSoto has lost on their home field. That one's up in and good. It's 43-44. In favor of the Spurs. The Knicks have only had one free throw compared to the Spurs 12. The Spurs have had 12 free throws compared to the Knicks 1. And that three-pointer is good. It is now 47-43. But now I think it's maybe the OKC fans, when they were complaining, may have also been onto something about how many free throws the Spurs get too. McBride, three-pointer is good. It is 46-47 here, with a minute 30 left in the half. Oh, Jose Alvarado. Who is that guy? And that three-pointer's in good. It is 50-46. We are back to a 4-point game. Cat is back too, and he threw the ball to no man's land. Unless there was a foul. Brunson's just casually chilling there, waiting to enter their game, and he's going to. It looks like he's entering for Alvarado. That was pretty bad. Champagne was saying something to Alvarado. Julian Champagne's 12 points, 4 or 5 from behind the arc. Brunson loses the ball, so he picks it up. He has it again. 7 on the 5, 4. The shot's up, rattles in and out, no good. With the rebound, and a whistle was. Whose ball is it? Cat's going to the line. So the Knicks are actually going to get another free throw. This will be what? Their second attempt all night. First one's up and in good. And here comes their third free throw of the entire night compared to the Spurs 12. It is honestly insane. Here comes the next one, up, in, and good. So the Knicks are 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Cat has 8 points, 3 of 7 from the field with 4 rebounds. And we have entered the final 50 seconds of the game. That's up no good. The Knicks can either tie it or take the lead going into the half, or have a steal, breakaway, up and good, is now a 4-point game. The Knicks have had 8 turnovers and given up 12 points on those turnovers. Cat drives to the hoop, puts it up, no good. It's rebounded by the Spurs. They're going to have the last possession of the half here. And a man can only hope that they stop the Spurs from scoring here to only go on into the half down by 4. But I doubt it. That corner three up and in, it's good. 55-48 going into that. And Wemby gets one last block shot too, as they tried the half quarter and it was blocked. So, ladies and gentlemen, we go into the half. 55-48. Both teams' stars have not been playing very well. Brunson left hurt for a little bit. He was 5 of 15 from the field, and Wembanyama was 2 of 9 from the field. And so far, it has not been the greatest game for me. That's about right. They somehow were able to let him get wide open in that situation. Hopefully something changes. Hopefully something's going to change. I really hope something gets to change. But as of now, it is the Knicks are trailing Spurs. And yeah, that first half was something. It was genuinely something else. The Knicks have only had 3 free throws all night. The Spurs have had 12. I think the Spurs are using SGA's tactic. But that was something else there. Overall, that first half could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. It also could have been a lot better. They had 8 turnovers that led to 12 points. And, well, another thing that kind of sucks is the Spurs got to have their 12 free throws compared to the Knicks' 3. So that isn't too unnoticeable, I would assume. But then again, this game could have been going a lot worse than it already is. It's there. It could be worse, but it could also be better. There is still a whole nother half left to be played, but the story of the rest of the game is going to be Jalen Brunson's knee and his injuries. That's going to be a pretty big story. Like that's going to be the story of the night. Ooh, I'm more interested in the performance they have going on behind the talking heads down in the court with the little dancing thing they have and all that. I'm more interested in that. I am just now realizing, looking at the camera with these tan lines, how dark I am. Like, holy darkness, Batman. I, 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 I didn't know I was this dark. Like, good Lord, Batman. Is this what happens when I'm outside all the time? Holy crap. Like, how is this possible? I guess the tan lines are going to also be a big story of the night from this stream. And, yeah. First half, Brunson, 11 points, 5-15. Towns, 8 points, 3 of 8. Wembanyama has 9 points. He's 2 of 8 from the field. And Darian Fox has 4 points. He was also 2 of 8 from the field. Overall, neither team is really having a stellar performance shooting-wise. Like, they are not, it's not that stellar of a performance. And they, well, somebody had to be leading this game, but it's not. I think my local middle school girls team could play a more clean game than both teams have so far. I really do. Like, I genuinely really think both teams are playing worse than my local middle school team, which says a lot. Like, that tells us everything we should know. But yeah, overall, and it's also like 9 o'clock at night. Well, this first half was fun. I am going to probably end the stream here because I'm getting kind of tired. And I am hungry. I'm not going to eat on the stream. Hope you all have a good night and enjoyed that first half. Go Knicks. No, not edit. End stream. I'm an idiot. There you go. Go Knicks. Have a good night.